Right, hi everybody. I'm just going to give you a demonstration on how to fit correctly one of the old school World War II Irving parachutes. So this is something that I've had made from quite a lot of original parts, and inside here I've got a 24 foot round non-steerable canopy. So this is actually for live use. So I've actually had this completely manufactured and made, and it's all ready to go. So this is my own personal parachute, which I wear in the Hurricane and also in the Harvard, and anything else really with the seat parachute. What I like about it really is, it's just that vintage look. It gives you that complete vintage feel when you're getting into these old aeroplanes. So I'm just going to give you a demonstration on how to fit this particular style of parachute. This particular type of parachute really isn't interchangeable with people unless they're of the same size and build, because it takes a little bit of adjustment to get it perfect for the pilot that's actually wearing it. So this one has been completely adjusted for me, and someone else really, unless they're the same size and build, couldn't really just put it on. That's where some of the modern parachutes are a lot more user-friendly. But anyway, it's not about being user-friendly, it's about being vintage, and it's about looking the part and wearing the old style kit. So yeah, let's have a look. How do we put it on? So the first thing I do is identify the shoulder straps, which are here, and then literally just pull it over and put the shoulder buckles on my actual shoulders. The quick release fitting, it's better if the quick release fitting is always open, and then just insert and check that they're actually in. So these quick release fittings were still used in the 1990s, late 80s, 90s, when I joined the army. So this is what we used to have on our old PX Mark IV parachutes, but with this round circular disc, that's pretty accurate to how these were back in World War II. So it's very important that this side pad is nice and tight on the body, so it's not floating around, the handle's floating around. So that can be adjusted by pulling this tab through on the quick release fitting. Okay, so once we've done that, like I say, this has been adjusted for me. Okay, we bring the leg straps through here, and quite importantly, these leg straps, the way that they go through this leg strap here. So I feed them through like so, and then this one goes underneath as well. And then what that does, it puts this tab to the back there across the belly, and then you click it in like so, and make sure it's clicked in, and obviously give it a good check. Okay, and make sure the disc is fully unwound and it's out, and these shoulder straps and these lateral straps are all in perfectly. Okay, so again, that should be nice and tight, okay, not loose, just so when you go to the handle, it's always going to be exactly where you practice that it's going to be. So you can see that this sort of belly band here is now behind these sort of diagonal straps going down here. Okay, so that's all strapped on correctly. The shoulder straps is well adjusted, and they're on my shoulder. And then if I turn around there, you can see that the handle is perfect, going down the anaconda housing to the pins on the back of the parachute. The parachute is perfectly seated there. Okay, and that's a perfectly fitted parachute. So again, when I sit down, so when I sit in the aircraft, okay, what you don't want is all this loose and these falling off your shoulder. So as I sit in the aircraft now, no matter what I do, okay, the harness is fitted correctly and it's not going to fall off my shoulder. So if I was to leave the aeroplane at any time, it's all correctly fitted and not hanging off. So that's what I consider a perfectly fitted parachute of this particular type. Okay, the benefits of these parachutes are a lot of parachutes now have different types of hooks and adjustments of how they all clip together. But a lot of them are very difficult to get off if you end up if you crash the aeroplane. If you crash the aeroplane and you're stuck inside, it's very difficult if you're upside down to undo some of these modern harnesses. But back in World War II, they had this quick release fitting. Specifically the British and the Germans also, they also nicked or took the patent from Irving, and these are very, very similar to the German aircrew parachutes of World War II. But the Americans didn't like this or trust this, so they changed it to a different type of mechanism for hooking the harness together. But the benefits are, if you're stuck inside the airplane and you need to get off in a hurry, you can actually just hit this, rotate it, hit it, and the whole harness will fall away. The other thing is if you land in water, a round parachute will pick up water very quickly and start dragging you down like an anchor. Again, this quick release fit-in allows you to get rid of the harness immediately. Other times as well, if you land and the wind picks up, and I've had this happen myself during military parachuting, the wind picks up, inflates your parachute when you're on the ground and starts dragging you through the dirt at about 20 miles an hour or whatever the wind is doing, and you need to get out your harness. Again, this quick release fit-in is very, very good in that situation. So I just demonstrate it. So the harness is locked at the moment. This is never going to separate if you fitted it correctly, and all you do is just rotate it. Okay, just do that again, just a quick rotation there. Okay, and now that is in an unsafe position, and then just hit it and the whole harness falls off. Okay, so that's what I like about this particular harness, apart from it looking vintage and as it was back in the 1940s. Okay, thanks for watching.